Hey everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we saw how to install Python using Anaconda. Today, we are going to write our first Python code. So let's start. So first thing first, we need to open the IDE of our choice. For this course, we'll be using Jupyter Notebook. To open Jupyter Notebook, go to the Start menu and type in Jupyter. So it's Jupyter with a Y. This link that you see in here, just click on this. Black terminal window will appear. And then you will be redirected to your browser. This is how the Jupyter Notebook looks like. Now, one very important thing. So when you start Jupyter Notebook, this black terminal window appeared. This is the server that's keeping Jupyter running. If you close it, your notebook will stop working. So you can just go ahead and minimize it, but don't close it. To create a new Jupyter Notebook where we can write our code, click on New here and click on Notebook. A fresh notebook will open. It will ask you to select a kernel. You can just go with the default one. So Jupyter Notebook is open for us now. Let's go ahead and name this Jupyter Notebook as first code. Now, what you see here in the Jupyter Notebook is called cell. So this is first cell. If you want to add cell, you can click on this plus button. So you can insert more cells. Now, what is this cell? So cell is where you basically write your Python code. Now, if you have, let's say, 6 lines of code, maybe 3 lines you can put in here, another 2 you can put in here, and remaining 1 line you can put in third cell. That means you can break down your code into these multiple cells. And we can go ahead and run each of the cells separately. So unlike other IDs where the entire code from top to bottom is executed, here, let's say you make small changes in line number 6 of the code, which is written in cell 3, you don't have to run the entire code from beginning. You can just run the cell where you have made the changes. And another cool feature is that output appears right below the cell. So let's see all of this in action. So let's go ahead and write our first Python program. So let's click inside the cell and type print hello world. To run this code, we need to either click on this play button or we can press on Shift Enter on our keyboard. Simultaneously, we have to press down on Shift and Enter. So let me go ahead and click on this play button. And you see the hello world, the output of this program is printed right beneath the cell. So what did we just do? So print in Python is a function. What is a function? Of course, later in the course, we'll have a very detailed discussion on function. But for today, think of function like a TV remote button. So there are buttons on the TV remote and we know which button will do what. And we would press the button based on what we want to do. So if you want to increase the volume, we would press the volume up button and the TV sound would increase. So functions are similar to these buttons on the TV remote. We don't know the internal mechanism of how the TV remote button works, but we know what it does. So likewise, the print function, somebody else has written the code for this. We are just using this function. We know that when we give something as an input to this function, it is displayed on the screen. So a function takes certain input and it does a specific job. We'll have a more detailed discussion on function later in the course, but this is something that you need to remember for now. And that's it. You just wrote your first Python program. If this helped, like, subscribe, and comment below if you successfully ran your first Python code today. See you in the next one.